everybody, what's up? We're here, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday, yeah. It always takes me a minute to get going, to figure out how to talk to the camera
it's
again.
Sunday.
This week was our 20th wedding anniversary.
It's true.
It was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, 20 years. We are definitely not old enough to be married 20 years.
It doesn't, no.
We've been together 25.
26.
We don't math well.
So this whole episode is kind of selfish. We thought 20 years was a really big deal.
We wanted to show you the full dork story from beginning to end. Just so you can understand the full magnitude of the dorkiness. It's good though. For those,
yeah, I think it's great.
It inspired us to do a whole episode about our 20th anniversary.
So yeah, this was not originally the scheduled episode. So we woke up this morning, Karen made amazing waffles. And we had lots of coffee. I think I probably made like 6 shots of espresso between Karen, Teagan, and I.
I could still have more.
So we did that this morning, and then we kind of looked at each other and we're like, let's dig out our old photos. Let's take a look at like where we've come from. 20 years of Kevin and Karen. We pulled out some of the best gems to share with you. So we thought we'd talk to you. We thought we'd show you a bunch of these old photos. We'd laugh at ourselves. You can laugh at us. With us, yeah.
At us, whatever.
In our sad, pathetic twinning. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but
we're twinning.
so we're gonna be like, I don't know if you've seen that Facebook post that went around with a cute Japanese couple that always dressed to match.
Oh yeah, and they were like super dapper. They had like the pinstripe suits, the polka dot suits. They were super cute.
I think we're drifting that territory. I think we're gonna head there, and
It's
pretty
already
soon.
sort of been like that, but maybe there'll be some intentionality.
I like this idea.
Maybe we'll be intentional about it.
We're gonna lean in heavy to the twinning thing in the future. You just watch. Okay, so this week, I spent a lot of time thinking about how to sum up our relationship for a cheesy, sort of romantic, nostalgic Facebook post.
It was good. I couldn't top it. I just dittoed it.
It was not a competition, it was a collaboration.
Competition.
Everything is
winning.
No, it's in all seriousness, we met at art school.
Yeah.
Which made a huge difference, I think, in the way that our relationship evolved.
We lived in a brownstone in the middle of DuPont Circle in Washington, D.C. Kevin lived upstairs from me.
It was clear that there was some sort of immediate connection. There was only 15 human beings living in that building, maybe 18?
Yeah, it was like one big dysfunctional family, and it was amazing. We had family meals.
But I think by the time it got to Halloween and got to mid-semester, it was clear that there was a little bit more going on than just, hey, we like being next to each other. And we were definitely dating. We were definitely dating by Christmas, because we spent Christmas together. The thing that was really interesting is we saw each other at our worst. We saw each other struggling to figure out how to feed ourselves, how to clothe ourselves, how to do this school thing side by side.
How to balance 18 credits and 3 jobs just because that's what we needed to do.
You're learning to sort of pull every bit of yourself out. You're struggling through 6-hour classes to get 3 credits.
You're failing on a daily basis and having to figure out what that means. Like, how do you live through failure? How do you harness that to propel yourself forward?
Failing is not a pejorative word. It's more scientific. It's a result, and it's
it's also about collaboration. How do you help each other through those rough patches, which is something that's just so amazing about a BFA program.
And you have to kind of humble yourself in some ways to own the fact that you're struggling, and to realize that if you want to get better, you can't just repeat yourself. We complemented each other really well, and we were able to lean on each other from the very beginning. By the second semester of our freshman year, so it was 1994. Holy shit, we're old. It was 1994. It started to be a foregone conclusion that we were Kevin and Karen, because we were Kevin and Karen.
Every year we had a lottery to pick studio spaces, and every year in the lottery, picking the numbers.
From a hat or from a bucket, whatever it was.
And we always wound up in the same shared studio space. And our faculty were always like, are you sure this is a good idea? And we're like, yeah, it's totally fine.
So let's show you quickly some of the pictures from us when we first met.
Remember, early 90s. There's a lot of fashion happening.
Freshman year, this is 1994, so this would be spring of freshman year. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, it was like a bowl haircut. What are we? Right. This is actually in our brownstone DJ shirt. I don't know what this is. It's like a clubbing shirt. I know, but I still loved him. It was so cute.
We basically couldn't keep our lips off each other.
No,
it's
true.
We still kind of can't. But so this is us all dolled up and romantical like.
And then, see, I tell my daughter all the time that fashion trends come around again. Here's Kevin and I. I'm wearing some really bad mom jeans. This is like, I wouldn't even wear these now that I'm a mom, but here we go.
I'd never been to a Broadway show. Karen took me to my first Broadway show.
Also, look, my first car! Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme!
You know, the two of us making out, but we got caught, so then we had one of these kind of expressions.
Totally dorky.
So we warned you, it was dorky. March, this is 1996.
I would never be caught dead in this many flowers. It's so gross. This is my studio lighting class.
Karen tried to make me look sexier than I actually am.
Oh my God, it's very like GQ, super lighting. Yeah. Awesome. I got the photo skills. This one makes me laugh every time. So here we go. That is my sculpture in the background. That is my mom, Kevin, and my dad being super goofy in the mouth of my sculpture.
Right there.
It's my favorite photo. I love it.
Guess I don't even know what year we actually got engaged. Did we get engaged in 98? I think it was 98 that we actually got engaged. It took forever.
Kevin had asked my dad permission.
The job was to ask for her hand in marriage like you're supposed to do.
My dad did not make it easy.
At the end of the day, it came down to very simple, like, don't hurt her.
Yeah, sure.
Be good to her. And it was easy. How much of the wedding photos should we show?
So I'm also gonna just say in the middle of this, you have to understand. So we've been together since 1993-ish.
Yeah.
And we've been through a lot of life together. So even by the time we got married, my dad was really sick.
Had already beaten cancer one time.
Had already beaten cancer once, came back, got cancer again.
Which we didn't know about.
And it was so nice. We had a small wedding and everyone, we just partied and it was awesome.
Yeah, we were surrounded, oh man, it's hard not to get emotional. It's really hard not to get emotional. We were surrounded by people we loved.
Yep.
And who loved us. Some of them were our friends. Some of them were our faculty from art school, the dean of students from our art school, somebody who later became my mentor and taught me to be a master printer. Was there? You know, it was fantastic to be surrounded by so much love in a really scary moment in our lives. Seeing all of our friends with these smiles on their faces, dancing like nothing mattered. Yep. Was, yeah, just amazing. Whew. I did not expect that.
Sorry guys, we're like break it down.
I did not expect that. Our wedding was full of smiles. I mean, it was a fantastic time.
We had the most amazing honeymoon thanks to my aunt who sent us a week snowboarding in New Hampshire to a week in Aruba. I had never snowboarded before, so I was a little black and blue by the time we got to Aruba, and I was like, welcome to our honeymoon.
You show up on the beach and your wife is all bruised up because she's fallen. It looks really bad for you. But
oh my God, that's such a bad picture.
These are awful pictures. We're showing awful pictures. Look at the two of us.
Oh my God, why am I posing like this?
There's me undoing all of the braids, and there's the Karen after the braids.
It's kind of amazing.
Things changed really quick. We came back from our honeymoon though.
Yeah. My dad passed away a couple days, a week or two after our honeymoon. So we got back and we were married, and I left my job in Washington, D.C. to move home to take care of my dad, and left Kevin at our apartment. We had planned to move anyhow. We were gonna go to New York City, but it sort of accelerated our time frame.
And so our life got put on fast forward and pause at the same time. There was not even a conversation. Karen needed to go. And I had a contract, I had an obligation, and I needed to stay, and so she went. So
my dad passed away, and Kevin and I spent our first year married living in my family house that we grew up in, which was amazing for my mom and amazing
Super
that we were able
helpful for
to be
us.
there. And yeah, so it was really interesting right off the bat for us.
We've talked a lot. We've told you a lot of
sorry,
stories. We
guys.
got a little weepy at times.
I mean, it's a lot. It's kind of just a mushy episode.
It is a mushy episode.
It's a lot of sharing.
You are my sunshine.
Oops, we did it again. Sorry.
We just wanted to show you again that we did the matchy thing. Oh, hi, Leslie.
Kind of Nikes with the pop of the pink.
Yep, here we go. Nikes with the pop of pink. Feel, I guess mine's a little more red, maybe. Who knows? But it's really close.
Unripped jeans.
Smooth and dark.
Black shirt in the middle. Camo sleeve. Yeah, so that happened again. There's coffee again in our video. This is just gonna be here.
When we talk to the camera, coffee
When we
normally
talk, yeah.
happens.
It has to happen.
Okay. We are gigantic matching dorks.
Stay tuned for more matching.
Apparently, more matching is coming.